Hiya guys, Diecast Empress here, back with another quick cars review. Now today, as you've probably seen by the title, is a new custom car that I've been working on. I've been working quite hard on this one, I won't lie to you. He's been a bit of a labour of love and has left a little bit of a war zone behind him. By which I mean a little bit of a war zone has been left in the wake of this car. I have had to kill some cars to create this guy. As you can see, there's wheels and slices of wheels and pieces of car quite literally everywhere, just so that we can create the Wraith Rod. So as you can see, Wraith Rod here is in a bit of a bluey colour. Now, we don't really get to see a good coloration of what the Wraith Rod looks like in the actual episode of Lights Out, because as you can see by the photo here, everything's a little bit dark. So even McQueen's bright crimson red looks a lot darker than it should do. So I've gone for this sort of baby blue colour, very akin to Mater. Now, I've done this because at the start of the episode of Lights Out, you see McQueen and Mater have a little bit of an argument, and it leads to McQueen having this sort of nightmare dreamscape type of thing where he sees this Wraith Rod, which is kind of sort of like a spirit devil type of thing, which is looking very clearly like Mater. So what I decided to do is give him a little bit of blue like Mater has, but slightly different. And as you can see by the photos here, when you darken it down to be sort of a darkened expression like the Lights Out episode, it does fit in very well with the sort of aesthetic, him being this blue. Now, what I did was I started off by taking a new Mater that I had, literally slicing his face off and attaching it to the front of the Wraith Rod here. I then took the back off the funny rod, the sort of the McQueen hot rod Mater, and the front of the lowrider Mater, slamming them together in the middle, and then giving it one coat of sort of cream to give it an undercoat, and then gave it this blue colour on top. Added on the little greeblies, so all about the handles and stuff that you can see in the show, to make it a little bit bigger, as well as the exhaust and the lovely turbocharger on the front, or the air scoop, whatever it is, I don't know cars. And then I added the front suspension, as you can see, which does actually move up and down. He does have moving front suspension, so he is slightly poseable. And then lastly, obviously, was this beautiful cloak/hood, which is crafted using fabric. I'm probably going to give it a little touch of clear coat or lacquer, just so as it has a bit more of a sheen to it. But it does look incredible. And yeah, we then have a rolling, beautiful Wraith Rod. Underneath, he doesn't actually look too dirty. Looks pretty good for a car, to be honest, a custom car, to be honest with you. Kind of looks very original, I would say. But this guy here, as I said, is an absolute labour of love. And because of that, we do get this wicked shot where we can see McQueen next to the Wraith Rod, which I think for scale really isn't too bad. I've seen worse scales in the Cars universe, and I am very, very happy with how this guy turned out. But as always, guys, I've waffled on far too much, so I will leave you all with that one, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.